Right, I'm inside again because I don't want to sit outside in the freezing cold, because you don't sit there with the engine running with the price of petrol at the moment. I've got a few ginger snaps, I've got a cup of tea, we've got spring flowers. Thought I'd set the scene, but it's not visual, it's over there. Right. Just gonna have one more ginger snap before we start. Okay, on. What's your favourite biscuit? It's talking about what's your favourite biscuit. Fucking, there's a war going on. We've got the Sunday Times. Putin wipes out an entire city. And there's Lebedev, Crony Pier, dates back 9 years. They said like he's Boris Johnson's best friend. He'd been going down to pick your teeth. I don't know whether I should have had those ginger snaps before I started. So Boris Johnson's in with the KGB, MI5, MI6. They said, no fucking way we got the KGB. You've got the KGB News, that's what they're called in the British, what's that news called? GB News. Front page of the Observer. Gove bids to give £350 to anyone who wants to take a refugee from the Ukraine. Gove, front page. Grove, oligarch mansions to house refugees, as Number 10 pledges £350 a month for those who take in families fleeing war, ministers. And that's just like, all they're saying there is like, you fucking, if you want them, you take them. It's like and it's only for a year. We've got a cost of living crisis. It's like everything. I just went and got some Weetabix. It's like fucking £2.10. I only got like a packet of 12. £2.10 from the co-op. All the prices are going up. Banish sugar cravings to turbocharge your life. I'm absolutely shattered. I've spent the last 2 days painting. I'm painting in black and white. Black mountains, and then in the distance the other mountains are like faded. They look going like his cars. I think he's drilled his exhaust. £350 a month to house a refugee at home. I don't know what people think about that. It just seems like fucking mad. It's like £350. It's like, how much is that a week? That's not even £100 a week. And I think what they were saying is you can always get them to do a bit of fruit picking if they're staying in your gaff. If they're staying in your gaff, get them out, fruit picking. Fleeing war. Macron was up yesterday and he said, Macron said, let's get this a bit closer because like people are writing, I can't see fucking, I've got a tripod. Fucking amazing. Why are you looking over there? The camera's over there. Okay, I've got to try. Where's your glasses? I haven't even got my glasses. I'll have to run and get my glasses, otherwise I won't be able to read. Boo-boo! Tails! Can you bring me my glasses? Have you got see my glasses on the table? Just gonna bring me the glasses. Anyway, yeah, so what was I saying? Picking vegetables, £350 a week. Oh no, Macron. Macron said that Boris Johnson is a liar. He's a liar. He's like saying that we're world leading. He said people are fucking going to Calais. They don't, now they said you can do it online. Do you know why they said you can do it? My glasses! Not on the table. Oh, sorry, I'm going to put my glasses. I'm in my jacket. I'm getting shot. Okay, so what's people saying? I've got glasses now, so I can read. I can read the paper. I can read your messages. Zelensky accuses the Kremlin of waging a war of annihilation, as governor says Volnovakha no longer exists. But that's all you. I mean, what's the point? What is the point? He wants to just obliterate. So he's just going to bomb the whole place. He's going to turn it into a wasteland. Zelensky's a NATO puppet. He's fucking Paddington Bear, mate. He's been on Paddington Bear. He was like, how's he a NATO? He's bombed the fucking life out of the place. American biolabs on Russia's border, not too much around. No, wait, I know it's... Oh, fucking hell. Because it's like, can't you just see, like, people, they're all, look at them, fucking actors. It's not true. They're like, the fucking, look at the building behind, it's been blown up. It's been absolutely smashed to smithereens. Right, I'm not talking to the Russian is the only way out of this hell. They've all got to talk, haven't they? What does that famous, like, get round the table, hold a gun without chipping your nails, glossy mags, pivot to war. I watched one, what is it called, Platform 5. This is why I don't read the messages. Someone just said Ukraine's going to look like Middlesbrough. That's not fucking fair, is it? How's that fair? Dig in or run. It's time for this. Look at this fucking paper. Fueled by coffee and Ukrainian pop, train drivers crisscross the war. Have you seen those? Born to the sound of gunfire, the babies bringing hope and despair. Even as Putin bombs rain down, whispers grow. Could Russia lose? I can't see how they. I mean, and look. Saudi executions. Look, they've got a little bit down there. I'm in all with it. Do you know what I mean? Whether it's Palestine, Yemen, do you know what I mean? Saudi execution. We're doing. Boris Johnson is off to fucking Saudi Arabia. They beheaded 81 people. Did they behead them? The group sentenced to death, including 7 Yemenis, 1 Syrian national, according to state media, were convicted of multiple heinous crimes. The executions are believed to be the most in a 24-hour period. In 1980, Saudi Arabia put to death 63 people in one day. It's like fucking... Who we doing business with? Who owns Newcastle Football Club? Because I know that Chelsea's in a bit. Chelsea are playing Newcastle today. Who owns Newcastle Football Club? Because I saw that. Look, by the way, right? Like my thing is even if you thought you knew the truth, you wouldn't be close. I don't know. Like you're gonna have to. If I say anything, I will fact check. I'll read out lines from the papers. You got the fucking. You got the Daily Poo. This is the biggest lying. Look. They got a picture of fucking Harry in orange on the front. The fuck is that about? Because they got their own fucking agenda. And they like the Daily Mail has been cited as saying like they don't tell the truth. They're liars. Who buys that shit? Who reads that shit? Well, I do on a Sunday. Who owns? Because they were saying like. Who owns Mike Ashley? No, he sold it. Yeah, it's actually Saudi Arabia own Newcastle Football Club. Saudi fucking Arabia. That's a country. They own Newcastle. They own fucking Boris Johnson. They own everything. Don't check, fact check. Anything that I say, fact check. But if Saudi Arabia beheaded 81 people yesterday, and they're out playing like fucking Chelsea today. I think they are. What's that fucking say about the state? Who does the due diligence? Do you like ginger snap? Who does the due diligence? What's the FA saying about it? I see Klopp, Jurgen Klopp. He's the manager of Liverpool. And it came out yesterday. And he said that. He said, well, the fans don't care. The fans were chanting fucking for Roman Abramovich the other day. The fans don't care. He's on the run. He's got like, apparently one of his yachts, he's got 2 yachts. One of them left the Caribbean and he's down somewhere on the Canaries, like trying to go for the run through Gibraltar or something. But where do these people get all their money? All these billionaires, and what they do is they tap up Boris Johnson and the Tories. Can't believe it's Saudi Arabia. I'll tell you who owns Newcastle Football Club. The consortium of PCP Capital Partners, Reuben Brothers, and the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia. Does Mohammed bin Salman own Newcastle? Saudi Arabia's public fund, which has acquired a majority stake in Premier League football club Newcastle, is chaired by Mohammed bin Salman, the son of Saudi king, and the man considered the de facto ruler of the country. They fucking, didn't they chop up some guy, a journalist? They said, come round our house, come round our embassy. They fucking, what did they do? They get a chainsaw and fucking chopped him up into little fucking pieces. That's who owns Newcastle. Oh, I've got no tea left. I've got a dribble, look. Just a dribble. Is it enough to wet the biscuit? Once you start eating ginger snaps, it's all over. Right, I want to get to the bit about Zebedee. That'd be Tim Shipman or Gabriel Pong. Tim Shipman. Sunak's inflation lesson. We got a cost of living crisis. Now they're going to say like, it's because of the war, it's because of Russia and Ukraine. It's because of the fucking Tories. That's the problem. Inflation fight, petrol 1.60, bread 20% up. Guess how much energy is up? £2,000. The youthful chancellor is boning. What does that mean? I'm not illiterate, but I'm not the most fucking academic person, but can you see that? Is it back to front? He says the youthful chancellor is boning up on his 70s. What does boning mean? B-O-N. Tim's used a fucking word there, I ain't got a fucking clue. The only thing I know what a boner is. Boning. It's a boning knife. No, meaning. Is it a misprint? Bone. Remove the bones from meat or fish. Intensity in preparation. She boned up on languages she had learned. So informally, it's to study subject intensively. Ah, right, yeah. So it fits, yeah. It's a study intensively. So the youthful chancellor is boning up on his 70s history, but as food, energy and labour costs rocket, he faced no easy options. He has a fucking easy option. Fuck off. All of them. Get rid of the Tories. Will the lights go out? Will petrol be rationed? How to... I thought that was fucking Jeremy Corbyn. They said, oh, fucking Jeremy Corbyn, it'll be... Oh, don't. You can't make this shit up. Once he criticised war, now Imran's silence condones it. That's Imran Khan. He used to play cricket, you know. He was a cricketer. But, oh. Royals Jubilee mission to hold on to Jamaica. Kate having a game of cricket. I don't know. They what do they do with the royals? They soft. Oh, here we go. Boris Johnson's best friend. Look at him. Goes round his house for parties. He's like off to the castle. His dad's castle. KGB. Remember, I was with. I went to the Byline Festival and I saw Luke Harding, Carol Cadwalla, and Pussy Riot, and they were going like Luke Harding. He got kicked out of Russia. And Carol Cadwalla said, like, yeah, do you remember that? Because they were talking about when Boris went to the castle, he lost his security detail. And then he was going, and then Pussy Riot, she said, no one ever leaves the KGB. There you go. So, I'm gonna look, there he is with Boris. So apparently he went round his house in the middle of COVID because they said like, oh, he can't have a peerage because like we looked it up and he's a national security threat. Boris Johnson said, I'm the fucking Prime Minister. I say who's a fucking national security threat. He's my mate. He's the KGB. And the thing is Boris Johnson, do you know, I'll tell you this, right, you know Gavin Williamson, he also got a peerage. And Gavin Williamson, when Boris Johnson was on the Mile and they was asking about like, you've been paid £160,000 to have like a tennis match with one of Putin's cronies. And also Gavin Williamson, the Defence Secretary, he got £30,000 to go and have a dinner with one of Putin's cronies. And he was the Defence Secretary. And everyone said for ages, Gavin Williamson, he's got the receipts on Boris because he's fucking useless. Fireplace fucking salesman. Anyway, MI6 suspected 9 years ago that Evgeny Lebedev was ingratiating himself with the British elite. His past pronouncements on the Russian president's actions make for uncomfortable reading, reveal Harry York, Gabriel Perrond and Rosamund Irwin. But listen to this, right? I mean, it's no fucking joke. You see, like, I saw this guy and he was talking about Roman Abramovich. He's saying he don't care about Chelsea. He cares about, it's like rich people. You know the art world? Billions and fucking billions of Russian money has bought paintings from all the top artists. And it's like, when you go into the big galleries, there's just like lists of people's names. You're going to be like fucking rubbing those names out. But anyway, what it was, he bought the Independent. He bought the Evening Standard. And they're saying, yeah, but we haven't got any. But he's been like, apparently he's been in with the Telegraph, have been running stories for years and years. Like, lots of people writing stuff. We've got 191 viewers again this morning. Fucking, let's see if we get over 200. Tell your mates to come in. Maybe Great Britain for the KGB. Mark's problem, he just reads out the propaganda press. No objective. What do you mean, no objective opinion? I've got fucking objective opinion. I've been doing this for 12 fucking years. You think I just, like, I got lots of knowledge. I'm not fucking stupid, you know. Something you think the odd one or two. Mark, you're just spewing propaganda. The right-wing Anglosphere puppet master is Putin. Do you think, like, I'm being serious now, do you not think, right, you're saying all this, the British establishment, let's fucking start from the beginning, the Prime fucking Minister of the country, his best mate, who he went and got a peer for, is the fucking KGB. And what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Oh no, fucking Boris, he's alright. Do you think fucking Brexit? Do you think Brexit, which is the British establishment, Jacob Rees fucking Mogg? Do you think, do you, and everyone's going, you're just reading the right minute, what the fucking get a grip? Look at Brexit now. We're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. You're a joke. Fucking, yeah, what do you say? Wake up, you sheeple. There's fucking Russian bots on here, mate. Sticking up for Boris and Lebedev. Saying Mark's just reading out the propaganda. This is Rupert Murdoch's fucking paper. They're all in with the fucking Russians, mate. What, Rupert Murdoch? I don't fucking know. I don't know anything. I told you before. If you're on here thinking you're getting any kind of like fucking information, this is the worst place you could go. You should be on your fucking down in the fucking. Oh, everyone's going, yeah, it's fucking. It's all nothing is real. I told you a million times, nothing is real. Everyone's on the fucking conspiracy. We will never be Russians. But the thing is, it's like, think about it. Like, do you really seriously didn't see fucking Syrians and fucking Kurds and people, Eritreans, fleeing fucking war, drowning at the bottom of the sea, struggling for life? And they used that. Do you know what they did? They used those people that were struggling for life as a tool for power, for Brexit. How do you think Boris got in fucking in there? Who does Brexit serve the most? Who? The fucking Putin. He wants to dismantle the EU. Everyone wants to dismantle the EU. Fucking hell. It's so fucking sad. Because you've got all these, at least I admit it, you know, I'm not saying I'm an idiot, but I'm just saying, at least I admit that I don't know fucking nothing. Do you know what I mean? Everyone else out there going, oh, well, look, have you seen this? You're just reading the paper. Well, what am I going to read? Fucking look. YouTube Kids. Choose content settings by age. Oh! Choose content settings. Oh, fucking hell. I'm pissed off already. Do you know what I mean? Fucking dickheads. You annoy me. You fucking annoy me. The thing is they're all fucking at it. It's the safest place to be. Is that they're all fucking at it. And you see people fucking fleeing war. You see like fucking people dead, blown up. Can't all be fucking actors, can they? Style, I think we're not gonna do the style. We're not gonna do the style. I'll have a look though. You got look. I've got a black t-shirt on today. That's a somber mood. I'm in somber. I'm in depression. I have actually been depressed for like about the last year and a half, and I'm just coming out of it. About 8 days now. Fucking knocked everything on the head. I just think fuck it. I'm going back now. It's just fucking shit. It's just shoes. I'm not reading that. Culture. Oh look, David Hockney. Self-portrait of him painting that. I think he done it on his iPad. He normally does it on his iPad. Oh, have you got any of your new paintings? I wish I had some of my new paintings. Is there any in here? I don't think they're on my phone. I have to work out how to like the phone goes to the iPad thing. I haven't worked that out. Look, I'm fucking upset now. It made me upset. Oh, for fuck's sake. She's doing like a family album. I'm never going to see anything ever again. So phones are connected, fucking things connected. Is it time? What's people? Is anyone watching? I'm not watching anything. I'm just like, his name is not Michael Caine, Camilla Long, Pixar's Unlikely Period Drama. Yeah, we've had enough of that shit. He's had a few, Gordon Brown. The thing is though, we've been in permanent crisis, haven't we? We had like the fucking Iraq war, and when you look at the fucking bombing in Ukraine, remember what they done in fucking Iraq. It was just like fucking obliteration. It was like fireballs. And we're taking all their oil out. You know what I mean? 1 million people died. They had, the Iraq War, the financial crash. Remember that? The bankers, and they got all the money. They left with all the fucking quantitative easing, and everyone else had to pay for it. We had austerity. Then fucking austerity was fucking smashed people to bits, killed a couple 100,000 people. Shut all the fucking services, and all the money went to the fucking bankers. There's a big drop of tea left. So we had the Iraq War, the financial crash, fucking austerity. Then we had Brexit. Fucking Brexit. Then we had the COVID. Fucking then we got Ukraine. It's like fucking, it is disaster capitalism, isn't it? It's a permanent state of fucking crisis. That's what it is. And they love it. They love it. And they don't go and help any refugees. They say, you can eat all the jar. They say, eating my breakfast. They say, like, if you want fucking refugees, you fucking put in a request. There's no such thing as sponsoring a refugee. It's not fucking, there's no such thing. Whose life matters? Who's worth it? Are you worth it? Because you weren't in fucking austerity. You weren't in Brexit. And it's so easy to wind people up. Get them, and look, Gordon Brown on the front page of the Times, and a fucking Rolex. The fuck? Oh. Europe cannot ever be the same again. Hey, look at Gordon now. You know, when I look back at it, I think about it, I wish I hadn't. He's still, fucking shit. What we're going to do next, when we're done Sunday time, the mail normally takes ages, or the Daily Poo. Look, I'm saving, look, there's still a bit of tea left. I think because it's cold, it doesn't like soak up so much, it soaks up a little bit. I love fucking ginger snaps. Extra sport. Ireland beat England. Oh, lie the fields of Athenry, where once. Right, no more sport. Business and money. Investors tell M&S to stop the rot in fashion arm. UK firms open doors to refugees. Yeah. Fruit pickers. I mean, that is fucking disgusting, isn't it? And even trying to get a visa. That's what Macron was on. Home. In it together. Yeah, right. I don't think I'll ever own a home. Did you see that home the other day in Glasgow? £72,000. It's fucking amazing. It was like some kind of like outsider art going on. There wasn't a whole packet in there anyway. Right. We've got over 200 viewers now. The Daily Poo. There's a war on. Going on about Harry. Michael Gove, see the oligarchs, and he ain't getting any more fucking. Going Dutch, Harry turns orange to plug Invictus Games in Holland. Fears grow that the Queen. Everyone keeps saying that the Queen's dead, don't they? Wasn't there someone the other day and they came out? This is really bad. This is really bad. I shouldn't have brought the whole jar in. It's just an addict to me. I have to eat them all. I don't know why. Do you remember this reggae song called It Really Fits? If you understand something, understand this. The line was, "My belly's full, but me hungry." Do you understand that? My belly is full, but me hungry. It's about emotional fucking wasteland in our souls. It's a fucking really poignant line. Me belly's full, but me hungry. Right, I'm finishing it now, so like, that's it. Look, the whole fucking jar's gone in like, what, half an hour. It wasn't a whole jar. It was like half a packet. I want to say there was like 10. By eating 10, we can go back and check. 12 max. Look, I'm not overweight at the moment. Sky Sophie versus ITV Zinuska in battle to be the next Laura Kunsberg. So that's who's going to be. Oh, I'll do anything for a warm cup of tea now. Tea or coffee, that's a really fucking big deal. So what I do is I have coffee when I wake up, and then another coffee, and then I just drink tea for the rest of the day before I go to bed at night when I have a coffee. Ultimate payback for Putin's cronies. The Daily fucking poo, who was like fucking laughing at people drowning. You know, screaming their fucking heads up. They're swarmed. Do you remember like those, you can go on to Google like Daily Mail front page immigrants, refugees, migrants, and it's just like fucking colossal. Like about 1 million front pages. Russians close in, but talks offer a glimmer of hope. See, I think they said the only way you're going to take Kyiv is if you flatten it. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. Putin may be stuffing roid rage because apparently he's got penis cancer. Somebody said he's got penis cancer. And Lifeline for Chelsea yesterday is Minister State sanctioned Abramovich can sell the club. And his super yacht sail out of reach. Unfucking believable. Roman Abramovich's 450-man super yacht Solaris docked in Montenegro yesterday as the oligarch appeared to move it out of EU waters and beyond the reach of international sanctions. His other yacht, the 540 million Eclipse, sailed within 2 miles of British territorial waters off Gibraltar during a 5,000 voyage from the Caribbean to Macedonia. However, unfucking believable. Like all across fucking Italy, everywhere. What's Boris Johnson do? He let him fucking, he waited and waited and waited till he got his fucking 2 super yachts. They have a super yacht, 500 million. He was probably on the phone, wasn't he, Roman? He's fucking Boris. Listen, mate. Don't fucking, like, I don't give a shit about Chelsea. Take fucking Chelsea. Just leave my super yacht alone. My super yachts. He's got 2. Isn't that fucking mad? Who needs 2 super yachts? Who fucking needs 2 super? I told you, she's making a family album. We're never gonna see fucking another picture again. Oh look, there's one of my new paintings. Do you want to see it? You might not be able to see it so clearly because look at that. Fucking unreal. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're watercolours and pastels, but they're all in black and white. There's another one there. They're fucking extraordinary. I swear to God. I don't even know who was guiding my hand when I painted these. I've been painting these the last couple of days, and I don't know how. I've never painted like that. Like I normally like paint like that. How'd you go from fucking that to that? What happened? These new series is fucking extraordinary. Remember Leo Castelli, like he had a really big gallery in New York, and Jasper Johns, I may have said this before. Jasper Johns, he was he done the targets and that. And he got sold out, and Leo in his first show in Leo Castelli's gallery, it was like #1 gallery, and Jasper Johns says Leo Castelli says like you can have another exhibition. Jasper Johns says all right, and Leo Castelli comes round his studio. What's fucking there? It's like he said, what the hell is this? He was like Jasper Johns painted in series like me. This is like, you have to go over the darkness to get to the light. This is another one. Look at fucking that. Who painted that? I did. I can't even believe it. I can't. I swear to God, they're fucking extraordinary. They're absolutely extraordinary. And they're actually pastels, and like Vasari, who wrote a book, we talked about Vasari before. Vasari, who wrote a book, like he's Italian, like pre-Renaissance Giotto, who drew the circle like that. Let's come back to Joe. But Vasari, he was all about permanence. So frescoes, and he wanted like rabbit skins and glues and like egg temperas and varnishes, all sort of. Did he have varnish then? Anyway, it was all about permanence. Mine aren't about permanence. They're fucking pastels, mate. The pastels, it's dust, it's pulver. I do use watercolour as well to kind of like fix some of it. But I'd be really interested to see what they look like in like 10 years, 20 years time. Because those Italian Renaissance paintings, it's like fucking 700 years ago. They look the same. I mean, they've dulled a bit, and they do sort of like conservation on it. But yeah, I'm the opposite of permanence. I like the fragility of things. That's why I paint the papers, the newspapers. If you see the newspapers, newspapers will disintegrate over time. I don't think. What's the oldest newspaper still around? Don't know. Anyway, let's get back to the news. This is from, I don't know who it's from, but it's on the thing about giving £350 to people. So this is someone seeking refuge with a family. It's fucking Roman Abramovich with his bag knocking on Boris's door. That's a fucking classic. I love that. Not funny though, is it really? In all seriousness. Anyway, talking in the Ukraine. Oh my God! Did you see the I think she was crying because like she was an influencer on Instagram or something, and she's Russian, but they're going to take down the. What was she Russian? Ukrainian? I can't remember. Anyway, they're going to. They're gonna. Well, she was crying. Who's gonna take my Instagram? Well, if they take it, anybody's like. If you get like excluded from the internet, it's really fucking bad. I keep telling you, Russia isn't strong. This stupid, brutal war has proved it. Peter Hitchens. Oh, I wanted to tell you a story. I can't remember what it is. I know, because sometimes during the week I think of things and I think, oh, that's a fucking great story. I'll remember that for when I'm in on. Look at this. You gotta fucking laugh, mate. You gotta fucking laugh. It says, did Putin plot with eco-warriors to halt Britain's fracking and keep us all hooked on his gas? No, there was fucking earthquakes, mate. Boris assembles oil and gas task force to map his way out of net zero agenda. to map his way out net zero agenda. We're fucking heading towards the abyss, mate. I mean, there is nothing more than anything than humans that want to fucking destroy themselves. You know what I mean? That's why people take like fucking narcotics. What do they take narcotics for? They need to fucking be out of themselves, but also like ultimately it fucking destroys you. Good influencer. The TikTok sister getting teenagers hooked on books. By George Osborne girl defends porn in an Oxford union debate. Nice. George Osborne, he's good friends of the Russians. He was working for the Evening Standard. He was working for Lebedev. George Osborne, he was the Chancellor of the fucking Exchequer, who signed a Swiss bank tax evasion deal, like giving everyone the heads up. That is some fucking take. That is so, it's all fucking Keir Starmer's fault. Listen to this. Dan! 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 Dan Hodges. The curse of Keir. Just as he became leader, we plunged into lockdown. Fucking Keir Starmer. And just as Partygate blew up, Putin invaded Ukraine. Fucking Keir Starmer. No wonder MPs are muttering about the curse of Keir. Oh, everyone's at it, aren't they? Everyone is fucking at it. I don't got no fucking hope. I got no fucking belief in humanity. The curse of Keir, just when you think it's safe, it strikes again. Like, the only thing he's going to grow is as Frankenstein. Lockdown yet again. Keir catches COVID yet again. Putin invades Ukraine. Local council elections. Oh my god. That is some fucking wild take, mate. The Falklands hero who lost an arm trying to defuse an Argentine bomb but still feels the right plunker for calling Queen Sir as she pinned a medal. Lord Ashcroft. Lord Ashcroft. Oh, come on, that's enough. That is a fucking enough. We got the Mail, the You magazine, not even going to do that. Is there any food today? Is there any food? We're going around my sister's today. My mum, we're going to have a Sunday dinner. I haven't had a Sunday dinner since fucking, I can't even remember. Never cooked Sunday dinner here. What do you cook then? We cook anything. I have stopped cooking though. I need to get back into cooking. I did cook a really nice like free bean stew the other night with fucking coriander on top. That was so nice. That was so fucking nice. Yeah, I like the French. I get a French ball. Have I told you this one? You get a French ball. It's like a round kind of bread. You cut the top off and you get your hand in. You scoop out all the fucking the stodge. If you go like that, do you know you actually have a fucking baseball or a cricket ball? Because the glutinous, it solidifies. That's what you're eating. That's what's in your stomach. Anyway, you take all that out. And you can make anything. You can make an English breakfast. You can put an so you have this bread. You take it all out. And you put beans in it, whatever you have for English breakfast, mushrooms, bacon, sausage, you put it all in, and 2 eggs on top, and you put it into the oven. Or you can make, you can put a stew in there. You can do, you can get bechamel sauce, and you get some cod and salmon. Have they got any cod or salmon? And you put fish inside, you put prawns inside, asparagus inside. Crack 2 eggs on top and put it in the oven. Put some basil or parsley and some chilies on top And what you can do is you can break off, because it cooks in the oven. This is like, basically, this is your bowl. It's like a bowl. It's like having a plate, or, like having a bowl. And you can snap off the end bits and just dip it in and eat it. It's fucking really nice. See what kind of food they got in here this week. Okay, whoa. Wow. Nigel Slater. Got meatballs and something else there. For meatballs, like, people, like, you just use lentils. Get lentils. If you don't like meat, just use lentils. Pork meatball, some fennel and juniper. Fucking hell. And what's the pudding? Doesn't say on the other page. Sticky apricot pudding. Oh, that sounds nice. I went out to a posh art do the other night. Sasha Craddock, she was like 25 years head of the New Contemporaries. She was retiring, my friend, and that. Went there, it was JJ Charlesworth, Sally O'Reilly, lots of like, was it Mark Wallinger was there? Lots of people anyway. And they had like, it was in Camden Arts Centre, and they had like canopies. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. And they had like, like a sausage roll, because everything's like bite-sized, like you can just put, it was mushroom and miso. Fucking hell, it was extraordinary. They had these little things, I don't know what was, like little bread thing, and then it had something else in it, and something else, that's not a recipe. But you had wasabi on top. Fucking, it was incredible. Mushroom muffins, no. Why would you have fucking mushroom muffins? What fucking sick bastard makes a mushroom muffin? I love, like, a mushroom fucking risotto, and I can make a good one. Yeah. Anyway, that's the fucking thing. The new review, we can have a little flick through. It's got a car on the front. Don't know what else it's got in it. The big picture. Putin tied the PM up in his own trousers. Stuart Lee, do you want to read? Shall I read a bit of Stuart Lee? I said before, I do like his stand-up. I'm not sure about his writing. It's not his writing, Chunky. It's you reading. Yeah, that could be a good point. I'd rather talk than read, because I can't be fucking bothered. Whoever is the leader of the Labour Party has my sympathy. Ed. I wish Ed Miliband had been Prime Minister. He had a right fucking crew wrapped round him though. That would have been like Tristram Hunt and fucking Chuka, and I didn't like fucking those people. But they're better than the fucking Tories. Well, are they? They're the Tories? That's what everyone says. A porn loser, charismatic, washed-up adult film actor grooms the teenage girl as approach Jay Queasley. Oh, Jesus. That sounds so good. All white on the night. What's that there? Love. All you need is love. By Robert Indian at Yorkshire. That's that. Have you ever seen that? It's a really famous love sign. What else does he do? Oh, that's a fucking... Do you know him? Osho. He's Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. He's like some fella. He had like 99... He was a guru out in Pune in India. Went to Oregon. There's been loads of films about it. Different things about him on Netflix and that. He had 99 Rolls Royces. I knew some of them. They were just like fucking... His followers and that were like people who wanted to get lots of fucking international drug dealers and things like that. But Osho is a fucking... He used to sit there every day and be this mystic and that. But I always remember one of the stories that I heard him tell was, so there's this theatrical agent, right? And he's in his desk and he's got like fucking, he's on the phone and blah, 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 blah. And then there's knock at the door. Come in! Some fella comes in like that. And he's on the phone and he says to him, yeah, he's a theatrical agent. So the guy comes in and he's on like a fucking 23rd story. It's like a big fucking office block. So the fella comes in, and the theatrical agent's on the phone. He says, yeah, what'd you do? Like that. And he's just chatting like that. And the guy takes off his coat, and there's a big long fucking, like, the windows down there. And he just starts running towards the window like that. And he's running. And he dives out the fucking window on the, what did I say, 17th floor. He dives straight out the window, circumnavigates the fucking entire building, and comes in the opposite fucking window. He comes in the opposite window, and he does a fucking big, massive fucking Arab Spring, hands, and he fucking does tumbles like that, and he lands like that. And the guy on the phone says, what else can you do? What else can you do? Because he lost his sense of wonder. Because people think, oh, I've seen it all. You're like, you do on the fucking internet, you've seen fucking TikTok and all the... You think you've seen it all. The other day I went up National Gallery, and this is no word of a fucking lie. And then it was like, along a bus, I had to go from like quite a few stops. Anyway, I jumped on a bus and I went upstairs. And I was sitting upstairs, barely anyone up there. And a couple of fucking people, tourists, like Japanese or Asian, they just come up the stairs, went to the front fucking windows, and you could see their face. They were so happy. They were like looking out the fucking windows. They were like, I've seen it before. It's not the first time I've seen that happen. If you go on a London bus and you get near those front fucking windows, you just wait. Just wait till some tourists come on. They're up the stairs, they're at the front of the window. There was Big fucking Ben, we was going over Westminster Bridge. They were like, fuck it. Because they still got that sense of wonder. They still feel it. Do you know what I mean? You go walk somewhere and have a look around. You're keeping your head down. Do you know what I mean? Look at fucking this. Look at that. What the fuck is it? Look, get a bit fucking closer. There's like a whole fucking world in there, mate. I've got a whole fucking bunch of them. Actually, the little one, she stole these ones from the park yesterday. I had to say to her, what the fuck are you doing? Put those down. What? Don't pick up, there's billions of them. But look in there. Do you know what I mean? Where is our sense of wonder? Where do we feel it? Do you know what I mean? We've got like a fucking, me belly full but me hungry. We've got like a fucking emptiness in there. Nothing in there needs filling up. It's emotional as well, isn't it? It's emotional as well. We sit there fucking moaning or like thinking, like I do. Did I hear someone say the other day? Self-pity. Self-pity and make a fucking bag of onions cry. Get out there, get in the fresh. It's alright painting your fucking paintings. Go up some fucking mountains. Never mind painting fucking mountains. Right, look, how long we got left? Let's have a quick look. 54 minutes. What about Canada? Well, I'd love to go to Canada. Last time, before the COVID hit, I went up to, where did I would like to go? I'd like to do romantic things in his wig. What are you talking about? In what context are you saying that? Because I haven't been reading the messages. Look, I can't read the messages because I'm fucking blind. So like, if they're really far away, I know that looks close. Don't dwell on it. We rich and people make. Oh. All right then. Arms shipments are a legitimate military target. Shaky footage show this will tell you two ways of stealth versus brutal force. Safe haven in the west. Yeah, look, it's like they're praying there. There's a nice picture of a guy who's got like pointing his finger at something there. Lots of flowers. It's spring, isn't it? It's fucking spring. Go and look at the spring. Yeah, unless you're stranded and desperate, they wait for the Home Office reply, but it never comes. And they're only for British fucking relations. They're not fucking people fleeing war. Boris Johnson's out here saying, we got the fucking well-beaten, the world fucking, they're the only ones who's got, well-beaten, we're the only ones that are asking people fleeing war. Have you got a visa? Have you got a passport? Can you fill out this form? Do you want to pick some root vegetables? UK list of Russian billionaires spares hordes of rings, lost raiders. There's a lot of adverts in this paper. I'll stop in a minute. Why a day at the museum won't result in better exam grades. Pickwick, Peaky Blinders. Macron revels in Falklands effect as Ukraine war boosts chance of election victory. Snide. If you think that's snide, isn't it? Putin is going for bus. Boris Johnson, has he gone up in the polls since they're going for a song? Used car smuggler Bolivia, revel in surprise TikTok fame. It's very risky. My friend he used to what's his name? Paul Anna used to go gun running in Bolivia. Killed himself, hung himself at a tree. He was out, I think he was on an island in Korea somewhere, and I think he became transgender. Started wearing dresses and that. Anyway, when he came back, he hung himself off of a tree opposite his where his mum and dad lived. I remember Paul. He was so nice. We was out one time. We was over in Hampstead. And Paul used to go around reading poetry, and you could give him some change if you liked his poem. And do you remember what was his name? Kelly. He was like an Irish kind of thing. He used to be on that programme with Matthew with the beard. Something Kelly. Anyway, he was in the pub garden, and he went up to him and he was like, "Do you want me to read a poem?" And this guy who's like fucking on the TV, like super rich probably, well, not everyone on the TV is super rich, but anyway, he said, "Oh no, you shouldn't have to pay for poetry. Poetry should be free." You understand that? That's what they think about art. Do you know what I mean? Art is like fucking, you should make it. You should be starving in a fucking garret. Do you know what I mean? A struggling artist trying to make a fucking, because it's not real work. All my family used to say to me, like, we come from, like, most of it, like, either work on buildings or, like, digging roads. I've done roads. I've done lots of fucking building jobs, but it was always like, that's not real work. That's not real fucking work. I work 24 hours a day. I live in breathing fucking painting. Warmed up, making videos, do you know what I mean? Doing performances. All I want to do is, like, in my time here, the little time that I might have left, don't know what I got left, nearly 60 now. So I probably got about good 20 years? That's not even a lot. 20 years ago, I was like, what was that, 40? How the fuck is that? That's not even a long time. Well, it is actually. That is a long time, 20 years. You can do a lot. You can do a lot in a month. I go through periods where I just fucking swack out stuff. Being an addict, that's like, you just like go for it and you don't stop. I could keep going now, do you know what I mean? I could just like finish here and just go and do more paintings. I remember, what's his name? Lucian Freud, because they used to have to he'd drag him out of his studio even on Christmas Day, trying to get him out. Bye-bye to the Big Mac. Say goodbye to Russia. Just when they brought out a double fucking chicken fucking stack burger that you can't even get in your mouth. And they go like, there's no fucking double chicken burgers for you anymore. You're just gonna have to eat your chicken Kiev. That's shit as well. I'm in the newspaper, not chicken Kiev. Second out. Ireland beat England in the rugby. Faith of our fathers, holy faith, we will be true to thee to death. Well, that's the end of another, look, we've gone over time, we've gone 61 minutes. That's the end of another incredible, like, I really thought it was good today. 1 hour Sunday newspaper review. Has he got any questions? That was a joke, by the way. You can't joke about human extinction anymore. Everyone is so serious. Kendo, mate, is that you? Are you still fucking here? Oh, you was here fucking 20 years ago. I remember, like, some of these people on here have been, like, because they used to say, nice one, Jim Bob, love your work, Chunky. And I remember, like, people would say, like, why? Why did you stop the comments on the YouTube? Because it's a dark fucking hole, mate. You don't want to go down it. But I like having the chat on here because I can't fucking see it. Did you see Warhol series? What? Which one? What, the prints? The screen prints? You never actually done any painting. Hey, cheers everyone. Let's have a nice Sunday. Let's go and rock it out there. Let's go and get there. Let's go and fucking create something inside our guts that's going to make us wonder, that's going to make us go, oh my fucking God. Oh yeah, go and have it, if you haven't, go and have a look at my new paintings, which is on my Etsy page, the Artist Taxi Driver Etsy. But like, they are fucking unreal. Or just look at them on my Twitter or my Facebook or on my fucking Instagram or on my fucking whatever fucking thing that I've got going.